chatting on my phone. See if I can pull up the chat. Held this way. No. What's this? We don't want that. I'm gonna put the dog up on the couch. What's up, people? Waiting to let people hop in. Might be too early, actually. My audience doesn't wake up till second shift. Oh, we got somebody. What up? Say something in the chat. Let me know that this is working right. Live chat. All messages visible. Welcome to live chat. I know it's working. What are you doing? Is your foot dirty? Did you get dirty? Say it's wet outside. Say it's winter time. You need a haircut, son. Golly. Look here. Say winter done come. Say we ain't waiting on December. Say winter's already here. God, you need a haircut. Can you see? I guess it's a good thing you got all that fur. The temperature's just, I guess with the hurricane in Florida, Kentucky weather, like fall came and it came quick and it came all at once. It dropped to like 50s quick. It's freaking cold. I was not expecting that fast of a temperature change, season change, I guess you'd say. Dog stream. Hey, look. What are you doing? What is that? What are you listening for? What are you listening for? It's just me here. But yeah, what do you want? You crazy, you know? But I want to pop on the live to show y'all like where I'm at, what I'm doing, why I've not been able to upload a lot. Um, Prepare yourselves. This is our kitchen currently, all boxed up, freezer in the corner, stuff on the back porch. I mean, just everything. Oh, and our dog had an incident last night where we were cutting her toenails and it accidentally cut her paw. So there's kind of a surgical station here where we had to improvise. I guess this is the last of this short stay here at this apartment that we got into because we bought a house. I guess I'll show you the aftermath and the mess. Like we've got clothes bagged up because it's easier to do it that way. You guys don't know that. Here's a like if you ever move. Let me see if I can find that one's not even halfway done. Let me see if I can find one of mine that I did last night. This is how you pack clothes. You don't like take them out, put them in boxes, and fold them up, and all that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Here we go. Like you put them in garbage bags, and you put the straps over your hangers. That way, when you get to your new place, you literally just hang them up. You take the straps off, and you can reuse the garbage bag. Like it's so easy. Oh man, like this room is a disaster. Pre-move. We're moving this evening. She's getting the keys from the sellers this evening. We got bicycles in here, boxes still being filled, bags of clothes. I mean, it's just like dirty clothes just everywhere. Moving stream. Here's kind of the little bandage that we made her last night. Made her a little booty for her foot. We put this around it first. Put some bleach stop, quick stop, whatever, on her. Yeah, that's kind of what I got going on. Anybody was wondering where old Jay was at, if you watch this later or whenever. Oh, me and Lou's just chilling. Ain't we, Lou? Lou, quit licking your paw. Leave it alone. Let it heal. So we snipped her toenail, and she was licking my hand as I was trying to grip the toenail. And she, like, I thought I had it perfect, and I went to snip, and she licked at the same time, and it cut her little paw a little bit as it snipped the toenail, too. So, dogs, man. There you go. I need, like, a phone holder thing. I hate moving. This is like third time this year. No, third time in the past year and a half probably that I've moved, and I hate it. Absolutely hate it. What's everybody doing? Somebody chat so I know this is working. Top chat, live chat, live chat. So tired. No, it's early morning, but you know. Oh, I'm still getting comments. I know in my last live I said it. I'm still getting comments of people coming into the box trucking business and seeing my old videos and how much I was making and you know they're seeing the old stuff when the market was great, and I'm still getting comments of people saying or asking me rather, um, do I think it's a good idea to go get a rental to do Amazon Relay or what have you, and at the current state of the market. And my overall answer, and I replied to this gentleman, Luke, stop looking, is no, it's not. Um, and there's other YouTubers, of course, they want you to get in because I mean they're probably not intentionally going to make you fail. They have a course to sell you. They have something to gain from you, believing that it's a good time to jump in, right? And I want to tell you that in current market conditions, in current economics, in current logistics, in current supply and demand, in current world that we live in today, on what even is today at 9:41 a.m. September 29th, 2022, it's not a good time to start a box truck business or a trucking business altogether at this moment in time. If you don't like to hear that, I'm sorry. I gotta hurt your feelings. That's why you come and watch me. You want it cold, hard, and truth sent to your brain. Try and wake you up and get you out of the get rich quick mentality. Okay? Don't go and buy $1,000 course. Don't go and buy a $500 course. Let me fix my hair. Don't go and buy a $2,800 course. If they have something to gain from telling you it's a great time, don't listen to all this negativity. Uh, they tell you to work hard. Like don't listen to all this stuff, man. Okay? It's not a good time to get in the trucking industry, logistics industry. Current markets, current economics, current interest rates. Now, if you have $250,000 just sitting around, and you're dying and itching to spend it and do something with it, then go buy you a truck. Then go hop on the low boards. Get your insurance because you got money to throw around. You won't have any overhead. You can take whatever low if you just want to do it for the experience and you got $250,000 just sitting there, by all means. But for the average individual that's thinking of leaving their job to do trucking, don't. Especially not right now. Especially not right now. Like, we haven't even got to the real bad part of the recession. We're still early. Really, really early. And I'm still getting comments, hey, you think it's a good idea to rent a truck? No. No, man, it's not a good idea to buy a truck. It's not a good idea to lease a truck. It's not a good idea to take out a loan on a truck right now. It's not. And I could give a rat's hind end what other YouTubers that are selling you a course think. Because they have something to gain from getting you into the business and being like, hey, if you want to know how to start a truck company, I sell a trucking course for a low, low price of $1,000. Like, come on, man. Don't be naive. Okay? It's like in the press part, which I know everybody, they won't pay for the knowledge. And I started to make a course, got halfway through. It would have been the best course out here. But then I was like, to me, it taints the message. You know? And I got to stay true to my word. I just threw it out. I have nothing to sell you. I mean, I'll sell you like a spreadsheet for like $5. That's it. Like, a lot of people were going to get hurt. A lot of people were going to get hurt. Like, let me just tell you from buying this house, like, that I just showed on the camera, like, all this junk just everywhere because we're moving this evening and tomorrow. That's kind of what I got going on. A lot of people are going to get hurt. Let me tell you how far this home that we bought's price dropped from the initial asking price. A lot of you might have heard this before if you're watching this in the past. We initially found the house for $235. They dropped it to $205 because they wanted a quick sale. But really, the market just dropped $30K around them, so they had to follow suit. Okay, that's $30K. Remember. Okay, now we started the process of buying. After a month of waiting for closing and all that, all the stuff you got to go through, it dropped to 185. The appraiser appraised it for 185 because the market at the time, after a month passed, the market dropped another from 205 to 185 from the initial 235. So they had to drop like 50K to sell the house to us. Okay, that's how quick it's dropping. That was in like probably a 2-month span, 50K. Does that ring any bells? Ringing any warning signs? I just think it's hilarious that like I'll catch videos because like my channel is about a lot of my previous videos are about like box trucking and trucking, and so I automatically get recommended other box trucking and trucking and logistics YouTubers videos. So, occasionally I'll see something like, "Hey, uh, don't listen to the negativity. Don't get told that it's saturated. Don't listen to the they're just trying to keep you from making money. Like, no, I'm trying to save your hind end, okay? Keep it PG, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to save your butt from bankruptcy, okay, in the next probably 6 months. Um, Already Amazon Relay is canceling, let's see. So in my area, Lexington, Kentucky, pretty much during the regular season of Amazon and the peak season of Amazon, they'll have a load going to Lexington at least every single day of the week. Recently, they've been canceling 3 of the 5. And usually, I mean, Lexington is booming, right? Big college town, UK, always has product moving. Amazon isn't getting the orders they were. They're canceling 3 out of the 5 during the week. So you're cut, what is that, like 3 divided by 5. I could do some math, but I have to use my phone. It'll cut out the picture. Whatever that is, they've cut that amount percentage wise from their normal loads. And that's for a carrier, and it's not guaranteed, that's spot. So if you were getting that load 5 times a week, every single day, guaranteed income, pretty much, you could say they've cut it by, you're only getting 2 now instead of 5. Income. There's not as much demand. People are spending less. Right now, at the warehouse job that I'm working on the weekend, making 30 an hour, 31 an hour, somewhere in that range, depending on incentive. Uh, we it's not that we aren't getting orders. It's just that other places aren't making the stuff that we need to make stuff. Therefore, logistically, if you think from the carrier's perspective, that plant isn't ordering as much goods, and they can't because the other plant doesn't have those goods completed yet. So they are it's a supply chain stuff and lack of order things. They aren't shipping as much things out to the plant that I'm at, right, and then shipping it to the end customer. Therefore, less loads, lower rates, right? Okay. There's too many trucks on the road. There's not enough loads. So, yeah, I just wanted to save some people because I'm getting last night is when I got that comment of, do I think it's a good idea to rent a truck right now to jump into this business? And I was like, listen, if you go out and rent a truck right now, you're automatically failing right off the bat. I mean, yeah, you can. It'll look like you're making money, okay? It looks like you're making money, but until you actually get your accounts receivable all together, you're your own accountant. You look at all the expenses you put back for future expenses. Could be bad. What, Lou? What is? I'm not talking to you. You think something's wrong? You don't need to be standing on that leg. You need to be off that leg. Man, you need a haircut. Gotta cut her hair this weekend. What was that? She starts snoring. Gosh, you need a haircut. You do. You need a bath. You need your hair comb. Lord. High maintenance, son. High maintenance. I guess you'd be what they call platinum blonde. White or platinum blonde, huh? She's got a little blonde in her. I guess the camera ain't picking it up. Yes, I know. You like pets. We got to tell these people, Lou. We got to tell them, don't fall for it. If somebody's got something to sell you, they have something to gain. Tell them, Lou. Tell them. Even the dog's smart enough to know better. Common sense, right, Lou? Common sense, man. Yeah. Listen, if I was selling $1,000 course, right, and I almost I wasn't gonna sell for 1,000. I was putting together a $200 one, and then I just threw it all out because I was like, man, that kind of, yeah, doesn't align with my morals and values and stuff. But okay, it's enough. It's enough. Loves attention. Threw it out. If I had $1,000 course, of course I would be telling you to get into the industry. Of course, that's income. I get 50 people to sign up. 1,000 times 50. Of course, I would be telling you to jump into the trucking game. Of course. I mean, simple math. Where do you think the income's coming from? If I offered a $3,000 a month mentorship, $1,500 a month mentorship, 5,000 a month mentorship, of course I would be telling you to get in the trucking industry, man. Of course. I told of course, of course. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll get off the don't listen to this negativity. Don't listen. Don't listen to it. It's just being negative. You don't need that. You need to think positive. Being realistic. Anyway, calculated, realistic, data backed, science. How do you even see, man? Look up, look up. Here, look at camera. Man, you're hairy. You are. You need your hair brushed. Where's your brush at, man? And your detangler. God. Don't ever get a Maltese. Way too high maintenance, man. And mean. Doesn't like people she don't know. She don't like. She nicks people. You know what I mean? She freaking chases them down, son. Mean little dog, ain't she? You look all, you look little cute little thing like, oh, I'm gonna pet it. Then freaking bite the F out of it. Look here. What are you doing? Lord, you got long ear hair. You need that cut. God. Say common sense, man. Common sense. Tell them. What do you want the live stream to be about? What do you want it to be about? You here, look up, look up, look up. Here, right here. What do you hear? Somebody outside? Are you waiting on your mama? She's not home yet. She's at work. Not yet. I know. What was that? Huh? You can't even see, man. Your mama said. She see you say mama, she looks. Your mama said that you can't get a haircut until Saturday. Huh? That's right. You gotta wait till we get in the new house, I guess, so we can dirty up the floors with all your fur. Yeah. Good puppy. You ain't a puppy though. She's like going on 5. Yeah. What time is it? 9:55. About 30 minutes. I gotta go take the truck to the garage. I may have stripped the O2 sensor. I'm gonna tell my body like that. And the oil drain plug stripped on me. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna buy another like rust bucket. It's pretty much a rust bucket. I can't just use it as a salt truck. But man, hey brother, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Good morning. Good morning. I guess if it's morning where you are, it's 9:56 a.m. where I am. How's it going, Amir? We're just chilling. I've already like been on my rant about like trucking and all that stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you comfy? You decided to lay on me? Oh, now. I ain't petting on you now. That's enough. Now, that's enough now. That's enough. I ain't petting on you. No. Look here. I know you want to have the attention. You want the pets. You have a low for today? No, man. Like, I'm not in trucking right now. Like, no. I'm not trucking right now. I was just talking about that. Like, people asking me if it's worth getting in a truck right now. I'm not in right now. Like, that'll be long term, long term. And even right now, I'm debating, like, we bought a house and it's got plenty of land, um, enough to grow a small garden. And I'm thinking about getting into a bit of, minor farming, like small time farming. garden, if you will. And I mean, I love homegrown foods, but also, I mean, you can sell. No, Lou, I'm not petting you. No. Um, and I mean, you can sell it on the side of the road for cash and make a pretty decent amount, and it kind of just does its own thing, right? As long as you keep it maintained and keep the animals out of it and all that stuff. So I thought about getting into that a little bit. I'm still gonna be doing pressure washing, but the winter time's coming. Can't really pressure wash, so I'm gonna probably do a bit of window cleaning. That's a wintertime deal, sort of, as long as it ain't below freezing. And obviously YouTube. I'm gonna be pushing the YouTube game real hard. The channel is going away from more of a side hustle thing. I'll still be doing like showing stuff that I'm doing, but it's gonna be less niche. I don't really like having my channel be like about one thing, like trucking. I know that's not like best practice or whatever, but my channel is just going to be the J Files. That's why I named it that. It's going to be literally what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, what I'm talking with my friends about, what we're discussing, and my circles mostly high level people, people that have high aspirations for their life and not uh, aspire to be more than they are. So we're always looking to improve. That's why my circle, like if you're in my circle, you know. But it's going to be mainly entrepreneurship stuff, which I love. Um, Finance stuff because I like going over data and the current markets and all that good stuff. And then some how-to things here and there, like if there's a big question being asked about, like in my Discord, there's a lot of this guy asking basics of like how to start a pressure washer. Should I turn down the throttle before I turn it off? Like a lot of simple stuff like that. I made make videos on that, like the basics of a pressure washer, like everything you need to know for the person that's not uh, good with their hands or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or not handsy. Um, I might make videos like that from time to time, and they might not perform. They might perform well. I don't really care. It's kind of why I named this channel the J Files because it's kind of going to be whatever that I'm doing, but mainly it's going to stick to entrepreneurship, finance, and what was the other? Entrepreneurship, finance. I can't remember the other thing I was going to kind of stick to. I know, Lou. She got a paw on me. What is that? Let's go look. Let's go look. What's that sound like? Oh, don't jump. Ah, don't jump. Sit. What the heck was that? Somebody just hit something, son. I don't know what that is, Luke. I hear it though. Somebody's playing. What is that, Luke? Sounds like a trash truck. Yeah, it is. It's just the trash man, Lou. He's coming back down the road. Yeah, I'm coming back. What is that? What is that, Lou? Who is that? Who is that, Lou? Oh! Ooh! What is that, man? Ah! I told you not to jump. Okay, that's enough. Okay, okay. We know. We know. We know. Yeah. There's a trash man out there. Oh, all tore up, son. Yeah. Lou, it's all right. Give you something to drink. Go get you some. What's up, John? We're just hanging out. My dog's freaking out because the trash waste management's outside getting the trash. I hope they got our trash. We got new owners here. Oh, Lou, they're gone, honey. They're gone. They're already gone. Are you want back up here? Come up. Oh, Lord. How bad is the spot market? How bad is the spot market? I have no idea. I mean, I guess I can run up there and look real quick. I've got about 30 more minutes till I have to go. But yeah, I was saying, like, earlier in the live stream when I first started, like, we're moving. We bought a house, and there's just bags of clothes, boxes everywhere. There's, like, a little pathway to get everywhere. I just got on the phone, started hanging out because in 30 minutes I'm going to take the truck to the garage. Let's find out what the average is. Freaking tired. Oh, trend lines. Let's see, weekly snapshot. Week over week, rates have dropped. Not rates, but load postings have dropped 2.5% less loads. Over the month, August, well, this is information, let me see. Truck post outpaced load posts on DAT load board last week. And could you give out any information on how, wait. Could you give me how you lowered your authority insurance to lower it like you did with hauling the bread? So, lowering your interest rate is just going to depend on your age, and how long you keep the insurance. So it's usually a year, then they won't change anything about your rate until you get to the year mark. Now you can shop around with different insurance companies and see if they can beat the rate you already have, but you can't really. If you're using, like, say you're using Progressive, they're not going to lower your rate until a year has passed. Like, they're just not. But you can shop around and say, hey, I'm paying $2,200 a month with Progressive. Can you beat that? And here's what I need. Here's what I do. That's one way. That's pretty much the only way. With the bread, it's pretty much local only. So you're not going out of state. So it's going to be cheaper. And there's certain parts of the state that you're only going to be within. So you can kind of tell them there's set deliveries every single day. So you can kind of say, well, I'm only going to be in these counties of the state. And it's only going to be in the state because they're local. Basically what I'm asking about is what is the bare minimum amount of insurance I need to keep my authority active. So the amount of insurance you need is just $750,000 general liability. I'm pretty sure on that. That's just the bare minimum. So I mean, if you've got $1 million and you go down to 750,000, it's not gonna make a huge difference, my man. So I mean, if you're just getting out of the truck or just parking your truck, I know you want to keep your insurance active, but if you can't afford to do so because of the rate, then you need to go ahead and close like what I did. I just went ahead and made it inactive. Yeah, that takes away my time. Yeah, that takes away, how long it's been active. But honestly, so in state, yeah, I mean, in state, and I believe the lowest you can have is 750,000. But that also might not drop it that drastically. You know what I mean? Um, it just depends. So many variables, and the longer you have that with that company, the lower and lower it will go. But I mean, if you're parking your truck, you might as well just close her down. My opinion. Average rates are still 246, but it's probably going down because that's month over month. Oh man, I'm tired. Um, but no, I think like we're gonna see a just a bloodbath, just a complete carnage of companies just getting demolished, bankruptcies, companies disappearing. I'm just playing for the worst. So if it's not as bad as I think, and I plan for the worst, I can come out on the other side on top. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Oh man, getting tired. Hmm. Is there any way to make a bobtail? Is there any way to make a bobtail your truck and don't pay for insurance? Is there any way to make a bobtail your truck and don't pay insurance? Is there any way to make a bobtail your truck and don't pay insurance? My man, I'm having a hard time deciphering that question. Is there any way to keep your authority and not pay insurance? No. Is there any way to bobtail your truck and not? I mean, you can have just vehicle coverage on it, and drop the business like general liability and all of that. Yeah, I'm not getting out of the truck. I just wanted to know some information about what about that. I'm just still sticking strong over here. Just need to get some direct customers. Nice. Um, but the whole thing about don't pay insurance. I mean, if you don't pay your general liability and all that to keep your authority active, it'll go inactive. And then on your truck, you can just have vehicle insurance. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like on my '05 GMC outside, it's got like $40 a month full coverage. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting out of the game, out of the truck. You just wanted the information. Still super strong. See, I mean, even if you get direct customers, man, logistically right now, the demand to move freight is low. So I mean, you got to really grind, be on those phones. You know what I'm saying? It takes some work, but I mean, there's just so many bubbles right now, man. There's like a housing bubble, a used and new, actually just a used vehicle bubble. There's a stock market bubble. There's a spending bubble, I would say. Just people spending money they don't have to impress people they don't even like. Um, there's even an influencer bubble. And the influencer bubble is like all the people jumping on YouTube talking about a box truck, and day two they have a $1,500 course. And the spending bubble kind of goes along with that, like people paying that. It's like there's so many bubbles, man, that this next, whichever one bursts, it'll just take one. It'll just take one. All it's going to take is one bubble, along with massive inflation, along with all that Bitcoin crypto bubble. I mean, it's already kind of deflated a little bit. All it's gonna take is one massive pop, and the rest are gonna go like in a chain, pop, 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 and then they're just gonna be, it's gonna be awful. Like already, I'll pay 70 a month, and I have a '99 Silverado. I need to definitely get your insurance. Yeah, I mean, I just search around really. I mean, call 100 of them, and you'll find one that, and they'll be competitive. Like you're like, hey, this company out of Lexington, Kentucky, is offering me $58 a month, and I'm like, can you beat that? Yeah, we can do 43. You know, like they'll want that business. They want that. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're more likely to do more vehicles with them, or house, or what have you. But telling you, man, all it takes is one. And it's like we are treading the thinnest line, and our government, if you trust them, um, they are trying their hardest. They're trying their hardest not to let it go. But I don't think they can control it. Like they're gonna raise interest rates 2 more times, and that'll push it down the road a little bit, you know. But you burst that YouTube bubble for a lot of people. LL, it was a good thing. Oh, like the uh, exposing the box truck YouTubers video. Yeah, yeah. I did unlist it because you know, threats of legal action, which I don't think they would do anything. I don't think they had the balls to do anything. Just you know, a little dog with a big bark. But I unlisted anyway because like it got out there enough. You know what I'm saying? Like enough people seen it to start like, hey, this is BS. Like, you know, and I said it earlier, but you probably wouldn't hear. But uh, earlier I was saying, you know, people will see this stuff on YouTube, and I was like, you know, if I had $1,000 course, of course I would be just telling anybody and everybody to get into it, even though it's going to hurt them long term, and it's going to affect everything in their lives. They're going to leave their job, they're going to get a truck, they're going to go out here where it's very very sparse loads. Like there's not a lot of freight being moved. Um, there's way too many trucks compared to the amount of loads. If I had a course, of course, I have something to gain, but morally and ethically, if I can say that, doesn't align with what I believe. Doesn't feel right. So, like I said, I had a half of a course done, and I was like, I just canned it because it doesn't feel right. Oh, did they? After your video about Amazon Trick and last year Amazon banned it, I figured. Yeah, I figured. But you know, I mean, if I had a course, of course, I would be posting nonstop. Hey man, come get the box truck game, man. You never be broke with the box truck game, man. Hey man, it's the best. It's the best. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, yeah, I remember it. But yeah, I mean, people are just so naive. Like, if 50 people bought $1,000 course, no matter if it's good, decent, bad, that's 50 grand, right? Am I ignorant? Am I stupid? 50 times 1,000, right? Yeah, that's 50 grand. Boom. And people like of course, the ones that probably bought the course, they'll defend their decision. Like, I feel like it's investment. It's an investment. I love it. I love it. I love talking about it. It's amazing. Cause like dude, this channel pissed off so many people. So many people. As I'm doing this, I'm looking at cars for sale, by the way, to have a project. But anyway, um, oh yeah, look at that. Anyway, like I'm into like working on other stuff. But anyway, I love it, man. I love it. Really do. It was so funny because like all the big creators in the space were coming over and they were trying their best to save face, man. Like they commented, wait, of course it ain't $5,000, it's 1,000. I love it. It's awesome. And the thumbnail was perfect because, like, I know Demetrius B quit creating, and he's out of the box or he's getting out of the box or I don't know what he's doing. I haven't seen nothing about him, but like he started the kind of the ball. He kind of kicked the snowball down the hill, and it kind of snowballed out of control to something like he couldn't even control because then other people popped on there. I popped on here to try to spread what I knew and what I was doing. Um, and it just like, man, people took it, and of course, people like it. Money does one of two things to people. If you're humble, you'll be more humble. You know what I mean? If you're greedy, money's going to make you more greedy. You're going to want more. So the people that hopped on, maybe they had good intentions at first and were putting out great information. But then they're like, hey, wait, I could do the whole mentorship thing and the whole course thing. I can do that. Oh my God, I got a platform, man. Let me go do that, man. And oh yeah, what's up for 500? What's up for 200? Yeah, mentorship, $2,000 a month. Call me anytime. Blah blah blah. And then they're like, oh wait, we've sold on 10 people. Let's raise it to $1,000 of course. Yeah, per entry. Let's do it, man. And then, it's like, wait a minute. I'm making more from this course than I am actually being in the truck. Oh, and this mentor. Oh. And they're like, well, I'll just get rid of these other expenses now that I have all this rep built up and all this. This is literally how it works across YouTube. Somebody selling you a course, this is how they started. They initially started putting out content free and built a course and started selling, and then they quit making the content, and they always sell the course. Um, That's the code. That's correct right there. That's all you need to make money in this life. Uh, it's like, and then you start noticing they're out of the truck, and a lot of people start noticing they're out of the truck, and then people like me come along and they're like, hey, this stuff sucks. I bought it. Don't do it. you know, and then people don't like to hear that because maybe they wasted their money on it, or maybe what have you. They like the person in the video, even though they really don't. Like, you guys really don't know me, right? Even though I try to be as genuinely as possible. Like, I talk like this to everybody. Um, but it's just it blows my mind how naive people are to think that like they're just being sold so easy. Like, you go out here and knock on a door to try to sell pressure washing, most people are going to say no because they're like, oh, we have a pressure washer in the garage. We can do it. Like, you got to be good at selling. But, like, on YouTube, you don't. You do not have to be good at selling. You have a catalog of videos where, like in my case, you do real well with Amazon Relay. You build a course on that, you quit doing Amazon Relay, and you sell the course, and that's your income, and then you move on to something else. I just like cracked open the egg and dropped it for everybody that's about to watch this. That's a recording. Like, there you go. That's what everybody, especially in the box truck part of YouTube, has done. Everybody. Yeah. I almost dipped my toe into the darkness. Almost. And then I trashed the course. It's easy to do. It would be so easy to do. Man. Can you imagine if I had a course I would run YouTube ads to it. Okay. Let's say I sold each course for $1,000. I'd run 200. Let's say I sold one a day. I'd run $200 to $400 a day against that and pocket 600. And I would target every viewer going to every trucking channel known to man. Sorry, did I poke you in the eye? Are you alright? Wanting hailed. Every day on Amazon load board, see hot and short loads, $10 to $50 per mile, and total is 200 to 300. I think it is a good option to survive. Look at, I'm not holding you. I'm not holding you. No, I'm not holding you. I gotta go in a minute. I'm not holding you. Or you want me to go back downstairs? Let's go back downstairs. Come on. I'm not holding you. Oh, hang on. Quit with your paw. Come on. God, really? 20 pounds, huh? Yeah, I mean, do what you have to do to survive, but I don't see. I mean, trucking, it will always be needed, but it's going to be very sparse. You're going to have to be very quick on the trigger and take what you can get pretty much. Most of things. Okay, Lou, we're back. Needy little dog. Most of the things I've learned. Wait, hold up. People don't want to get told the truth. They want to believe one thing. I admit I had bought one of these courses, but this was way before the prices got jacked up back in 2020. See, at least you're able to take the truth. You know what I'm saying? Most people are not. Most of the things I learn nowadays are in the field. I will never ever buy a course or preach a course to someone getting in the game. I would just say go out and learn it. That is the thing is, back in the old times, right? When people boredom, there wasn't like all this social media and stuff like that. Like you actually had to go out and find something to do, take an engine out of a car, learn how to take apart an engine. You learn by not going on YouTube and being like, whoops, I dropped my phone. You learned by, back then, going out, taking the freaking engine out of the car, and being like, okay, let's tear this down. Let's remember where everything goes, and let's put it back together. It's not like, oh, let me go to YouTube and look up how to take apart a LS3 engine so I can put it in my truck. You know what I'm saying? Because they were bored. They didn't have all these video games and all this multiplayer and phones and YouTube and all this stuff. That's how the older guys did it. So like trucking was the same way. You go out and figure it out. Same way. And exactly as you say, it's best to tell somebody to do that. And I get, like people have become soft. I mean, it's true. Whether people want to take it or not, everybody's become soft. I mean, I've become soft. YouTube, phones, everything. You know what I'm saying? Amazon's wishy-washy. It depends on location. Like in my location, it's already dying down. Um, People in Kentucky are very. I mean, there's not a lot of good jobs, and if you got a good job, like I only order my essentials from there, so like deodorant and stuff, and that's not like an everyday purchase. It depends on like how good orders are near you. Like if they're still getting orders where you are, you might have some loads, but like where I am in Kentucky, it's not. It's not happening. But like everybody's got soft, man. What are you doing, with? Everybody has got soft. Like even me, like when I was learning, how to edit a video, how to do Photoshop, I did buy, like a little $20 course off Udemy to learn how to color grade a video or the best process to edit a video, like chop it up first and then try to find music and put music on it if you're going to do that, color grade, all that stuff. but it was $20. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's different from actually going and let's say I bought Premiere Pro, I pulled it up and taught myself, like just messed with it, you know, instead of buying that. Like everybody's got soft, even myself. You know what I'm saying? Like the internet has made everybody softer. But anyway, I could go in a moment. I do believe I gotta go in a moment. It's actually 10:30 right now. Any last words? I was gonna fix my hair, but I don't think I'm going to. It might be going bald. Yeah, like closing out. Word to the wise: if somebody has something to gain from telling you to that it's a good idea to do something, you're being sold more than likely a hope and dream. More than likely a fantasy. Even some of the pressure washing guys, you know, I'm not dogging on anybody, and a lot of their information is good, but there are a lot over there that sell courses and it's always going up and stuff, and it's like, you know, and then you see them less and less. Like you see them out and stuff, but I don't know, man. It's just the same thing. Even in other parts of YouTube, I mean, you can look up like the best practices for YouTube, and people like Vanessa Law come up, and she don't sell like a course. Well, I don't know if she sells a course or not. I think she sells like processes like Notion stuff and spreadsheets and stuff, which ain't as bad. But like even it's just all over the place. It's a big influencer bubble. It's become like the golden path. Uh, like for example, no one told me Seattle, Idaho, and Montana were dead areas. I had to go there myself and get stuck and learn the ways getting out. Exactly. 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 All right. I gotta go though. It's 10:30, and I need to get the truck to the garage. Oh, that's right, Luke. Say we'll be back on next time. Tell them. Look. Tell them to like the live stream. Tell them to like it. Can you tell them? Would you tell Mama? Oh yeah. Oh. Where's she at? Where? Oh my God. She's at work. No, not yet. Not yet. She's at work. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not recommend John for van or PO. What? All right. We got to roll. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'll probably go live more because for whatever reason my live streams do okay. Um, and I just like hanging out every now and then. That's why I pulled out the phone. I wasn't doing nothing else. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish getting ready, and I'm going to go to the garage. Probably sit for like an hour, wait for my truck to get done, because I may have rounded the threads on the bolts.